So what do I make of the Seattle Seahawks just unloading everybody? It seems like they got rid of Geno Smith to the Raiders. Tyler Lockett got cut, and DK Metcalf gone to Pittsburgh. It's interesting, but Seattle's always been cheap. Um, that they felt like when they had the Legion of Boom era that they could retool and refuel, and they feel like they're comfortable with second year coach Mike McDonald coming back, who replaced Pete Carroll. They feel they're comfortable in the NFC West, which basically the teams are strange in that division. I think the 49ers are the most talented team, but they can't seem to get it right. Kyle Shanahan just can't finish the deal. Super Bowls, postseason. That's the talent's there. They just can't finish the deal. Arizona's frustrating because Kyler Murray should be amongst one of the best quarterbacks going, and they either get it on offense or their defense. They just don't. They have that middle of the road where they don't finish what they got. They're frustrating. You got the Rams who, Sean McVay, who's been to two Super Bowls, won one, lost one, and Matthew Stafford's going to come back. They have talent and everything, but there's a piece that's missing. Yeah, they're a dangerous team, but yet they're a team that's very flawed. Then you got the Seahawks who have mediocrity, who pretty much put nickel and dime, but they're in there with everybody. So it's a hard, strange fit to figure out. John Schneider, who's the team, been the Seahawks general manager since their run, the two Super Bowl runs and everything, is still there. But this is a very compelling story. What do I make of this? Well, Tyler Lockett is 32, and veteran receivers tend to, if you get a guy for 8 to 10 years, they're gonna pretty much cut the ties. Metcalf wanted more money. They weren't going. They never spent a lot of money in Seattle. And Geno Smith, who's very lucky, who some feel had an outer body, which I feel he did, because he wasn't much happening before he came to Seattle. As a matter of fact, I was stunned that he became this guy, because I remember what he was like in his past incarnations as a quarterback. So now he's going to Vegas to reunite with Pete Carroll. But if anybody can kind of make you know lemons into lemonade and turn it, the Seahawks can be a potential. There's something that they see. They just got to get the right quarterback and the right pieces. Geno Smith did have a tendency to be doing Geno things with throwing bad picks and turnovers and so on and so forth. Their defense is not that good. They're inept. So, it's one of those situations where not shocked or surprised, kind of saw it coming, you know. So that's not really a shock or a surprise. But the fact that they're unloading two receivers and their quarterback, which can catch some people off guard. But they've always been able to draft really well in the draft. They've always been able to get some pieces. It's just that they didn't capitalize when they had what I call the best version of themselves, which was a decade ago when Russell Wilson, the Legion of Boom with Michael Bennett, and you had, um, you had a compartment of some great talent. You know, you had Earl Thomas and uh, Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman. You had those cats. Sherman, those cats were bad. Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch, all that. And you had a chance to really dominate, and you didn't. So I don't know what I don't know what they're plotting on doing. Uh, could be very mediocre. Could be a disaster. But it's always about penny pinching. Seattle is notoriously cheap. Gino wanted some money. That's never going to win, especially when you are basically a roll of dice kind of player from basically being a dude that, you could have. They pretty much saw you as a mediocre guy who looked like a really good quarterback all of a sudden because of the system. But he'll thrive with Pete Carroll and with the Raiders. They got a nice situation. But this is pretty big. Seattle's unloading everybody, and you know, it could be the start of something. We'll see, you know. But I'm sure they will figure it out because the NFC West is pretty all over the place. Let's keep it 100. The 49ers don't do what you think they're going to do. The Rams don't wake up and they blow half of it. And Arizona's just frustrating. So that's a very interesting division. We'll see what this means with the Seahawks. But yeah, it's not every day you see a team let their quarterback and their receivers go. So we'll see what this all means in time. But anyway, let me know what you think about Seattle unloading, cleaning house, and what it'll mean coming up. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.